Hello everyone, and welcome back to What's Buzzin' at the Bee. As you can tell, we're doing things a little differently this week. Normally, this is where we would go through the store and show you our new collections of fabric or anything new and noteworthy. Today, we're doing something very exciting. We're gonna give you a whole store tour. So we're starting out here, and then we're gonna work our way through. So whether you are a loyal customer with us or you're new around here, you can sit back and relax and see what we have to offer here. So now we're gonna head inside. As you can see, we've got a few different signs out here. So if you ever wanna stop and kind of take a look, we've got all sorts of information on sales and events. So before you even go in, you can take a look. And then in here, in our little front entryway, you'll notice right off the bat, we already have fabric. And all of these are our end of bolts, is what we call them. So all of them have usually less than 3 yards on them. And if you take the rest of the fabric on the bolt, you get 30% off the entire thing. And that is true for all of these. And it is actually true for all of the bolts in our store. So whether you're taking, a half yard to 3 yards out here, or you're taking, 5 yards to 8 yards, whatever's left on the bolt in the store, whether that's a regular priced one, you get 30% off that too. So that's always good to keep in mind if you're looking for backing or you need lots of yardage, maybe for a background. You can keep that in mind as you're looking through the store. Okay, now coming on in through here. As you can see, beautiful front entryway. It's a beautiful sight to behold coming through here. So we've got all of these beautiful quilts hanging up high, so make sure you look up when you come in. And then as you see the front entryway here, you'll see all sorts of fabric. And all of these are kind of more of our rotating lines, so depending on the season, you can, it'll be a little different. So right now we have all of our spring and Easter stuff around here. But depending on when you come in, it might be a little different. So in addition to up here, we do also have this little island right here. This also kind of rotates fabric. So right now we have some of our kind of farm vegetable stuff here, but that could be a little different depending on when you come in. And if you're needing a little help on which way to go to, depending on what you're looking for, we do have these cute little signs up here. So kind of leading you in the direction maybe of what you're looking for. We have this one right here, and we do also have one a little further back to show you more of the different lines. And as this one says, we're gonna go to Color Wall Court, which is just right down here. So starting right here, we have the start of our color wall. We've got all of our white tonals on this side, grays and blacks, browns and creams on this side. And then we start our rainbow. So we've got our reds into oranges, and then all the way down, we have all the colors of the rainbow. And we've got all your favorites in here. We've got dry brush from Wilmington, we've got glaze from Andover, and lots of other wonderful blenders. So whether you need to build your stash or you need to match a color, this is a great place to start. And down this first aisle here, we have our metallic section. So a bunch of beautiful metallics, metallic blenders and lots of different colors. We've got staples like Brilliance from Huffman. We've got Glisten from Patrick Luce, and other wonderful prints. So if you need to add a little sparkle to anything, that's a good place to go. Next up, we've got the start of our solids. We like to keep our solids well stocked at all times. So we have a variety of brands as well. We've got Pure Solids from Art Gallery. We've got Kona from Robert Kaufman, Cotton Couture from Michael Miller. Also the wonderful brands we love to carry, all of those ones, and even more sometimes. We've got even more solids on this side beautiful warm tones. And then opposite of those, we've got all of our dots and checks and stripes. So if you're needing a polka dot for something, this would be a good place to go. And then down here, we have kind of another section that changes depending on the lines that we get in. So most often it kind of is low volume and geometrics. We've got some numbers and text in there as well. So kind of a good section to just take a look through. And on this side, starting here on this wall, we've got more of our brighter, bolder prints, some from Robert Kaufman, Moda, a whole variety, and then kind of working this way into more of our in the beginning stuff. So kind of more, like we said, bright, bold. There's his beautiful border prints and that, you know, signature digital look. And then on this side, we have Kaif Fassett. So has his own section right over here. Lots of amazing bold prints. We have his newest collection right here. So that was his February 2025. So that's right on the end. And we have a whole variety of books and pre-cuts to go along with his stuff. And then right across from it, starting our modern section, we have Tula Pink. So we've got all of our Tula Pink on this side, as well as some other bright, bold ones down at the end there. But we always like to keep Tula stocked, all of the basics. And whenever any of her new lines come out, we make sure to highlight those as well, including her 50th anniversary collection that is coming out in April. So if you're excited about that, definitely give us a call. We'll let you know when it's in. And then, like I said, we're kind of moving on into more of our modern section. So down this aisle, we have Cotton and Steel, we have Ruby Star Society, which we do have the new Carousel line, by the way, and other great collections from Figo and Felicity Fabrics. And then across from it, this beautiful wall here is all of our art gallery fabrics. Definitely one of my favorites. They have a really nice feel to them and you can piece with them and they just come out so nice. So definitely one of our favorites. Next aisle here are our batiks. We have a beautiful rainbow of batiks down here. So lots of blues, greens, purples, a wonderful variety. And then coming down this aisle, you'll notice that one side of it is batiks. We've got kind of all of our neutrals on this side. And then right across from it, we have all of our beautiful lush flannels. We carry lots of different flannels as well. So we've got woolies from Maywood. We have mammoth flannels from Robert Kaufman, which are beautiful woven flannels, and some others as well. Don't forget to check out any of our quilt samples that we have hanging around. We put this flannel one down so you could feel just how lovely and cozy it is. And then right here, we want to keep this front and center because everyone is always asking for it. We've got all of our grunge from Moda around this table. So we've got a whole beautiful variety of colors. Occasionally you'll see a print or a metallic as well. You got to get those classics in there. And then right across from that, we have our little table here. On one side, we've got a whole bunch of information. So if we're ever talking about an event or you're looking for more information, we probably have it right on this side, kind of as you come in. And then on this side, we love our Villa Rosa patterns. These are fantastic little postcard patterns. So whether you're a beginner, these would be perfect, or if you're more experienced and need just more of a quick project, a whole variety. They're great with pre-cuts. We love them. And you'll notice we do have more flannel on this side. We've got more of our novelty prints and kids prints. So if you're looking for that, come to this side of the flannel aisle. But across from it, we have a whole variety of cuddle from Shannon fabrics. If you're looking for minky, we've got a whole variety. And you'll notice right above that, we do have a whole section of books too. So lots of different ones. We've got 3-yard quilt books, pre-cut friendly quilt books, and then also project books and handwork as well. And then starting here, we do have some extra wides as well. So we've got a few options for that too. And then right across from that, we do have a little section for your little ones. We've got little critters here. If you kind of come on into here, you'll see that we have a little play area. We've got some toys, a place for them to just play while you're out shopping for fabric. We do also have a little spooky chicken as well, so keep an eye out for him. Our art gallery flannels are here, by the way, as well. But we have our little chicken here. This is what we affectionately call the stupid chicken, and he often gets lost in the store. So again, whether you or your little one spots him around, if you take a picture with him and post it online and show us, you will receive a free fat quarter as a reward. And on this side, you'll see that we start another section. These are all of our beautiful woven fabrics. So we've got space dye from Figo over here, whole variety of shot cottons from Free Spirit, and some wonderful stripes. And we have a whole variety of colors, more wovens from Ruby Star Society. Those are their warp and weft fabrics. They're beautiful and bright, and we love working with them. And then along here, we have our canvases. Mostly canvas. We do have some other prints too. We've got some homespun in here and some other more garment fabric as well, but mostly canvas. So if you're into bag making or you like to incorporate a little bit more texture into your projects, these are beautiful and we really love working with them. We've got Figo here, cotton and steel. We've got some Essex linen from Robert Kaufman. Just beautiful fabrics. And then we'll take a little break in here, which is the perfect place to do so. This is what we call our bunkhouse. So it's a perfect place for if you brought your partner and they want to come in here and just hang out while you're shopping for fabric, or you need to take a little break to look over your pattern. This is a great place to just come and relax for a minute. And yeah, just chill out. Okay, and then going down this next aisle here, this is our kids section. So we'll come on down here. We've got a whole variety of prints. We've got more kids stuff. We've got more, if you're looking for more baby stuff, whole variety. We've got Timeless Treasures. We have Cloud 9, which is 100% organic. So if that's what you're looking for, we have that option as well. And then we just wanted to highlight this line, give you a little bit of the normal what's buzzing at the bee treatment. So this collection just came in. This is Hey Batter Batter from Paintbrush Studios. So if you're looking for a cute little baseball line, that is a perfect option. Super cute. Love that classic red, white, and blue theme for the baseballs. Okay, working through the rest of the section, again, you'll notice we have lots of quilt samples hanging around, so feel free to take a look at them. Oftentimes we'll have, some fat quarter bundles to go with or a pattern. So if you see something, definitely ask about it if you are interested. Okay, and moving down this next aisle, we've got all of our beautiful florals. So again, lots of variety. We've got Riley Blake, Wilmington prints. We've got some RJR. We've got Andover. And again, a whole mix, so you've got some more classic elegant florals, or you've got some brighter stuff. Lots to choose from. Okay, and coming down around here, we have our little wool section. So wool and embroidery. So we've got all of our floss on one side. There's our Cosmo floss. We do have some pearl cotton as well, if you prefer to stitch with that. Lots of different projects and patterns, and of course the beautiful wool itself, which we have from Woolly Lady. We've got Primitive Gatherings, and we have lots of these adorable wool charms from In the Patch. So again, lots of gorgeous patterns, and then it kind of starts into our novelty section. So down here you've got kind of a whole variety. You've got cats and dogs, and we do have a couple new lines as well. This first one right here is Here Kitty Kitty from Paintbrush Studios. Kind of a fun, more unique, whimsical collection. And then right below it is actually another new collection. This one is called Hide and Seek. We've got beautiful florals with those cute little black cats hiding in them here and there. So very cute. And then that kind of starts, we've got kind of a lakeside theme in our little hutch here right now. And we did also just get this beautiful line from P&B. This one is called Lakeside Days. Beautiful, fine artwork there. Gorgeous color palette, very soft and serene. And we do always have fat quarter bundles that kind of go along with the lines. So if you don't want to kind of pick and choose yourself, we've already got nice little curated bundles for you. Continuing our novelty section, we've got a whole variety here. So ocean, sort of more Western, and horses. We've got lots of beautiful fabrics here from Northcott, that classic kind of watercolor look, more outdoorsy, woodsy, more kind of outdoorsy, woodsy stuff there too. And then I actually just want to take a moment to turn around and actually look up. Up back here in our novelty section is where we have all of our gorgeous panels. So you can kind of just take a minute and look at all of these, take them all in, that beautiful artwork. This is a great place to kind of take a moment and just admire all of the different collections. And then on the end here, we have another new collection. This one is called Nightshade. It is from Northcott as well. This one is kind of more of a moth nighttime theme, kind of night florals, beautiful ferns. Another gorgeous collection. Okay, and starting here is where we have our reproduction fabric. So mainly Civil War era, so it's a little bit more of that classic traditional look. And we have a whole variety from them too. We have Moda, who carries Three Sisters and Kansas Troubles. We've got some Henry Glass here as well, who does Kim Deal. A whole variety in this section, always very beautiful and has that classic elegant look. Okay, and stopping here for a minute, I did just want to explain. You'll see on the ends here, we call them our end caps. We usually feature lines here, so whenever there's an end cap, make sure that you take a look and see which line is here, because most likely it's a newer line that we're carrying. Okay, and then heading down this section here is where we have our more 30s prints. So classics from Moda, we've got some stuff from Maywood and Riley Blake. So again, kind of going along with the more reproduction stuff, all of this is more of that 30s feel. Okay, and then right here, this is something that we really wanted to highlight for you guys in case you didn't know. Right back here, we've got two sections. We've got OK Corral and we've got Last Chance Roundup. These are our two sale sections. So going into OK Corral, this is where we have all of our 25% off fabric. And I just wanted to sort of explain it for a moment as we take a look around. All of this fabric are just older collections. So it's still the same fabric that you know and love from Moda, Andover, Robert Kaufman, Wilmington, Wyndham, all of those amazing brands. None of it is a cheaper quality. It's all the same quality. We don't purchase anything for this section. It's just we put stuff in here to make room for the new lines that we put out there. So working our way through here, you will know it's on sale because we do mark the tops with a yellow highlight. So those are the ones that are 25% off. And then moving on to this side, this is our last chance section. So this is where everything is up to 40% off, sometimes even more than that. And we've got lots of amazing fabric in here too. I always like to say that you can find the hidden treasures in here. Maybe a line that you missed out on before, you might find some of it in here. And here you'll know that they're on sale because they've got these little orange tags with the price there as well. So whether you're on a budget or you're kind of just looking around, you want to find something a little bit more unique, or a specific line, like I said, you can take a look in here. It's a great place to look around. So don't forget to come back here when you stop by. Okay, and starting down this little aisle here, you'll notice that most of this right here is fall. Right now it is kind of that autumn theme, but it is kind of a seasonal section. So when you come in, it might be Halloween, it might be 4th of July, it might be Christmas. It just depends on when you are in the store. On this side, we have some more unique florals. So we've got stuff from Figo, we've got stuff from Michael Miller. We've got some really great florals on that side too. And then right here, if you are a part of Quilts of Valor or you're looking to make a quilt for a veteran or maybe 4th of July, this is our patriotic section. We've got great stuff from Batiks, Riley Blake, Andover, Wilmington, all sorts of wonderful collections. And right here, you'll notice that we have all of our kind of main notions, our smaller notions, are hanging on these little spinny racks. So whether you're looking for tape or glue, we've got sew line, we've got Choco liners, seam rippers. So whether you're just getting started and need to stock up on the basics, or you need to replace something because you know that happens, we've got all of that good stuff right in here. And then we also just wanted to mention over on this side, this is where we carry all of our fat quarters. So we've got a whole variety here. We always keep it stocked. So whether you want to make your own bundle or you're trying to match something for a project, definitely take a look over here. And now we're going to head over here where we have more of our rotary cutters and blades. So if you need to grab one of those, or we've got quilt gloves here as well. On this side, we have all of our scissors, fabric scissors and embroidery scissors. So all of that is just right in here. And usually on our What's Buzzing, we tell you what our notion of the week is. So today I'm going to highlight them while they're in their place. We've got our Fisker scissors, and those are going to be our notion of the week. So if you stop by, you'll get 20% off on those. Right in here is our little batting section. So we've got a whole variety of batting on either side here. We've got batting from the Warm Company. So we've got Warm and White and Warm and Natural. On the other side, we've got some stuff from Quilter's Dream. and beautiful wool batting. So most likely if you're looking for a specific type, we do have it, or we can order it. Which, if you are looking to purchase a whole roll of batting for yourself, we do offer batting by the roll for a 30% discount. That does not include freight, so if you are interested in that, definitely let us know. Along the back here, we have a whole bunch of stabilizers as well. So stabilizers for quilts, for bags, for embroidery, applique, all of that is going to be right in here. And then coming around the corner here is where we'll start our thread. So as you can see, lots of gorgeous thread. I will mention real quick that we do have all of our starch spray and glue sprays up top. But then we've got King Tut there for quilting, and then we've got all sorts of different types of Metler thread. We've got Bottom Line for embroidery, Ceracore for quilting. We do carry Maxi Lock for sergers. And then on this side is where we start all of our Isacord for machine embroidery. So as you can see, lots of different colors to choose from. So if you are really into machine embroidery, we've got lots of options for you. Over on this side is where we have our Aurifil. We've got a couple different weights here. So whether you're piecing or quilting, we have options for you. We do carry a variety of irons as well, which are right down here. And then I just want to quickly mention as well that we do offer designs on demand from OESD. So if you're looking for a specific machine embroidery design, you can ask us how all of this works. And we do have a variety of stabilizers down at the bottom there for machine embroidery as well. And then switching to the other side here, we've got all of our bag hardware. So if you're doing a bag and you need to come grab a specific size, we should have that here. We've got a whole variety of sliders, D-rings, all sorts of great stuff for a very nice quality bag. On this side, we have some of our zippers by the yard. More hardware on this side. We have webbing again for bags and a whole variety of vinyls as well. And a few different colors of waxed canvas, which we love. And then in addition to our notion of the week, we do also always have a kit of the week that we talk about. So this week it is this really cute clear vinyl bag with some machine embroidery. It's an in the hoop design. So if that's something that you are into, this kit will also be 20% off for the next week. And then more bag stuff along here. We've got more vinyl. We did also just get in this beautiful bright jelly vinyl from Sassafras Lane. And all sorts of patterns as well. So if you are getting into bag making, right here is a great place to stop and kind of peruse all the new patterns. And in addition to the bag stuff, we do have this gorgeous rainbow zipper wall as well. So all sorts of different sizes. We do have some fold over elastic and some different hardware here as well. We do also have more patterns back here on these little spinny racks, so you can take a look on those. We do also have lots of patterns throughout the store as well, so you can kind of keep an eye on the patterns as you're looking around. And then right down here, we have all of our rulers and cutting mats. So you can see a whole variety of rulers. We've got creative grids, we've got Tula Pink, we have add a quarter rulers for foundation paper piecing. So whatever you need for that is going to be right back there in that corner. Something else that we wanted to show off is our class wall. So if you look up here, all the way along this back wall here, We've got all of our class patterns and class projects right up here. Along this wall is where we keep all of the patterns that go along with these projects. So if you've signed up for a class, you most likely want to come over here to pick up your pattern. And then we just wanted to show you right in here, if you've signed up for a class with us, we've got a whole bunch of classes, as you could tell by the pattern wall and all of the projects. You will come in there to take your class. We've got 3 different ones, as you probably saw along the way. Also just wanted to highlight that we do have a little coffee station here. So whether you're out shopping and you want to take a little break and grab some coffee or tea, you can do that there. Or if you're in class and you want to grab one, you can do that too. As you probably saw right over here, we've got our machine department. So we've got some lovely ladies over there. And that is where you would go to ask any questions or drop off your machine from service, which we do offer here. And right down this aisle here is where we have kind of all of our top of the line or something that we're just showcasing. So a whole variety down there. And then on these sides are where we have all of our machines. So we have Baby Lock, Brother, Janome, Bernina Burnett, we've got Foff, and then we have all of our sergers down this aisle. Down this one, it's kind of a mix of brands, so don't be afraid to ask any questions that you may have on those. And from here, you can see the back wall here, which is where we have all of our machine accessories. We've got feet for different brands and lots of needles, which you always need. You can also see our long arms here. We've got a whole variety of long arms. We've got Handy Quilter. We've got some Bernina over here. Now, we do not rent out our long arms, but we do have a list of long arm quilters. So if you're looking to get your quilt quilted by a long armer, we do have a list of people, and we are a pickup drop-off location for them. So make sure that you ask about that as well. We do also carry some previously loved machines as well. So if you're a beginner and you kind of just want to get your toe in the water and you're not quite sure and you just want to do a previously loved machine, you can do that. We do have occasional sales on those during our open houses, so make sure you ask when those are too. And we'll kind of end today's tour right up here at our front counters. This is where, when you're ready to get your fabric cut, you would come up here and we would cut for you here and check you out. So thank you so much for watching our tour today. We do hope that you come in soon and check it out yourself. If you have any questions, you can always leave it in the comments. But we are just super excited to show off our store, and thank you so much for watching. We hope you watch more of our What's Buzzing at the Bees in the future. But for now, we'll say goodbye.